What's good, cryptocurrency fans out there? Welcome back to the Everything Altcoin channel. Today we're going to be talking about a low market cap altcoin gem that could be beautiful in the Oracle space. This is very low cap right now, and seeing as with how the other oracles are performing, this has a lot of room to grow. But before we get into talking about that, I would like to ask you guys to subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already. We're on the road to 5,000 subscribers, so if you guys want to help out with that, hit that red subscribe button. Don't forget to like the video, comment anything in the comment section down below, and let's get right into it. So we're looking at UTU coin. It's an oracle, an AI driven oracle, right? AI powered oracle. It's up 106%, 106.8% on the day, sitting at 3 cents, guys, with a market cap of just $2 million, $2.5 million. Hold up, let's refresh, see if anything has gone and happened. Did it refresh on me? Yep, let's see, refresh that baby. Okay, so it's still chilling at a market cap of 2.6 now, right? And it has been pumping like crazy for the past 30 days. It is up 720%, right? This is pretty good. Its all-time high was just 3 months ago at 4 cents, and it's looking like we're going to crack that soon, right? I actually was able to get into this about, let me see, 7 days ago, like right around here, like right before the pump actually happened. I seen even a lot of people talking about it. Decided to look into it. I'm like, AI powered oracle, this is another one just like RideSafe, but has some different features, right? So I definitely needed a different oracle to get my hands on. So I got a RideSafe and I just got into this around this price right here. And of course, as you guys can see, it is doing well so far. It has stabilized around 1.3 1 cent essentially, and now it's pumping up again. A lot of people are starting to take notice of this mini, like low cap oracle, so a lot of people will try to get their hands onto this, right? So you guys may be asking, what is UTU coin, right? Let's go look at a quick overview that gives us a brief brief summary of everything. So basically, the introduction to UTU is UTU vision is to become the trust infrastructure of the entire internet, replacing anonymous star ratings, reviews, and scores as the de facto trust mechanism of our digital lives. UTU trust infrastructure as a service uses artificial intelligence and machine learning to constantly adapt to users' unique preference and context. This allows UTU customers to provide personalized recommendations and trust scores that increase conversion rates, viral acquisition, and customer satisfaction. UTU has been deployed in the mobility, financial services, and other markets, and is being deployed within the anchor partners across nearly every sector of the digital economy across the globe. That is pretty big for their little introduction, right? Basically, let's look at their roadmap here. So Q1 of 2021, you got integrate UTU, their trust, the trust infrastructure as a service with multiple pilot partners, improve upon on the UTU DeFi portal, internalize research projects on decentralized trust with the UKRI trust anonymous systems. Then Q2, continue to integrate UTU's trust service with more partners, release the MVP for protocol governance, evaluate and adapt tokenomics parameters based on stimulations and tests, prototype and implementation, auction and conversion mechanisms. So that's what they got for the next 2 quarters on the roadmap. I'm pretty sure they got one more quarter on their actual website that we're going to go check out. Now we're going to go look at basically their products and features. You got the Trust API and SDK. The Trust API and SDK can easily integrate into any online applications to display trust scores and personalized recommendations for relevant product and services. UTU's trust oracles are baked into the API and SDK and across off-chain data such as social media data and other information to provide accurate trust and credit worthiness scores. Then you got the protocol. Protocol leverages blockchain technology to ensure accurate reviews, ratings, and scores that cannot be manipulated and abused. The protocol rewards users who provide accurate rating and review with UTU tokens and punishes those who provide inaccurate ones. The protocol allows users to fully control and maintain privacy. So now, what is UTU basically used for DeFi? UTU paves the way to remove some of the burdens over collateralization and trustlessness in the DeFi space. UTU trust infrastructure through the use of machine learning, social graphs, and oracles add a layer of trust that allow lenders and borrowers to identify with entities are more trustworthy for them, right? So that's basically their products and their features. And then they have two coins, so this is the Tokenomics 2 coins. You got the UTU coin and the UTU trust token. So the nature for the UTU coin is monetary coin with a limited supply, 1 billion supply, purchasable on exchange, conversion from UTU trust token. Then you got usage, you got conversion into fiat and other tokens, payment of ecosystem, and then payment of trust engine, and then payment across users data platform and third party. Got the trust token, which is the utility token, slightly inflationary, infinite, and rewards for data provision, successful endorsements, interest in on stake tokens, ecosystem service provisions, and consumption. Then you got the usage basically for this token is endorsing on trusted services, endorsing negatively on untrusted services, and then converting into UTU coins, right? So now let's go look at the website. Basically, their website is pretty clean. We went over everything and had a little brief summary for them. This is basically everything. So you got your trust portals, recommendation on third-party oracles and dApp exchanges. So let's fly back UTU. A new paradigm of digital trust infrastructure, personalized, contextualized, and designed to reward trustworthy actors. Global impact. Better trust means less transitional friction. Happier customers, happier sellers, happier platforms. Built-in distribution and user base. UTU's trust infrastructure already supports mobility and financial inclusion use cases across Africa, giving us a direct distribution to a larger scale of user base. Eliminate trust fraud and manipulation and abuse of review ratings and scores. Then you got hybrid business model, drives users from centralized to decentralized, with partners across multiple sectors on board with UTUs around the world. We are seeding the foundations for a decentralized trust economy, UTU's protocol. This will enable users to fully control and maintain their privacy using techniques such as zero-knowledge proofs, multi-party computation, differential privacy, and k-anonymity. So basically now, you got basically the first principles here. Human-centered, we focus on a foundation of human trust relationships as foundation as well. Context is king. Our protocol considers real-world and real-time context factors connected through oracles to give us a trust service situational awareness, right? A person is more than a number. We strive to give meaningful, human-friendly, personalized narrative data points, not just OPEC scores and aggregated ratings and reviews. Flip the economic of trust. This is to reward the trust building behaviors rather than manipulate or abuse, right? So now I told you they had one more quarter on their roadmap. Basically this their last quarter on their roadmap for quarter 3 of 2021. Basically this is the biggest one, release of all major remaining components, integration with more third-party services in the sector and more sectors, right? And this is the full team right here. So you have the full team. They're not anonymous. This is all of them as of right now, right? And let's go look at a little bit more things. Like they got other partnerships. Then basically this is the recap of what they've done for 2020, right? So for 2020 in September, we raised funds from prominent investment firms such as One Block Capital, Moonrock Capital, DuckDAO. DuckDAO has been in a lot of good projects' hands right now, right? And others. So the important partnerships. We can't build the entire UTU ecosystem alone. We forge many important partnerships to help grow. We partnered with prominent blockchain protocols such as Elrond. A lot of people know about Elrond and are big fans. And Matic to extend the UTU's trust engine to their chain. So Elrond and Matic are pretty big blockchains, right? A lot of people like Matic, a lot of people like Elrond. So that's big partnerships, right? We're working with Travala, CryptoTask, which we're going to go over, AmpNet, and many others to increase trust on their platform. That is big. We're collaborating with many fintech companies such as Maple Finance, Bitlipa, and others to increase access to loans and capitals. And they got basically listed on Hotbit Exchange, Hotbit and Buybox. I don't really use that. I use Hotbit from time to time. I got my coins off of Uniswap easy. But the slippage was ridiculous. I'm not gonna lie. The slippage to on Uniswap for the UTU tokens were ridiculous. Basically that's it. And now they got their liquidity mining program. We launched a liquidity mining program to increase liquidity of UTU and reward liquidity providers for doing so. LPs can earn UTU by providing to Uniswap. Basically, they're going to be adding more liquidity to the Uniswap. So that could solve the slippage issue a little bit on Uniswap, because they got lost a few hundred trying to get some more UTUs, but that's fine. UTU DeFi protocol. Even though blockchain is trustless, DeFi certainly is not. The number of DeFi platforms has exploded. It's tougher to decipher which are legitimate or risky to put your money into. So we applied our trust infrastructure and released the first version of UTU DeFi portal, to help you identify DeFi protocols that are trustworthy to interact with. It's in its early days, and there'll be more development for it. And this is basically what the protocol will look like. As you guys can see, you got Uniswap, you got MakerDAO, Synthetic, Compound, Aave, and then a Curve. And they're going to be making more improvements. They made more improvements to their UTU Trust API and the SDK. We've added more relation types to the model, different types of transactions, created a trust feedback model, made it easier for customers to integrate our trust algorithms into their systems and apps. So that is basically what they have done for 2020. That is basically a good year for them, right? Like I told you guys, they had a partnership with RideSafe. RideSafe is an African company. So RideSafe is a blockchain-based application that offers real-time emergency response solutions for two-wheel taxi sector in Africa. The company provides riders with access to quick, affordable, and quality first aid in case of an accident. RideSafe allows users to contribute basically up to 38 shillings, which is basically 38 cents each week, that they can put towards a $30 payment for a first aid if they get into an accident. Leveraging the Eternity blockchain, these payments are converted into cryptocurrency tokens and held in escrow until quality care has been delivered by a first responder. Only then are the payments released. So basically, you'll be able to, put your money away for a first responder, right? And how RideSafe will integrate with UTU. Services like RideSafe rely heavily on trust between their members. Riders need to have confidence that the first responders will provide quality care, and while first responders need to trust that the riders will pay their fees once the care is administered. With UTU's infrastructure integrated into RideSafe, users will be able to access information about each other, behaviors, and interactions. For example, riders will be able to see other riders' ratings, reviews, and first responders based on quality of care provided. First responders and healthcare providers will be able to see which riders were serviced by whom, their frequency of payments, their reviews, and more. Because of all of these ratings, the data will live on UTU's protocol. They cannot be manipulated nor gamed. So that is basically what UTU is doing. They're trying to gain the trust of everyone, and that is the whole video for you guys, man. UTU seems like it's going to be a good project to look into, so if you guys haven't already, please do so. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I'll check you guys later. Peace, YouTube.